Hotel. This thing on. This thing, are we rolling? Are we rolling? Hotel. Check one, check two. Is this thing on? Joe Stanton, Texas City Police Chief Joe Stanton, Texas City Police Chief Stanton has sent a letter to my brother Cultfigga King Y, pretending as if he did a thorough investigation into the claims that my brother made, saying that he was assaulted by a Texas City police officer at the community conversations with Mayor Dedrick Johnson that took place at the Showboat not too long ago. Anybody that's interested in that, I want y'all to go to my brother's channel, which you probably already are subscribed, but go to Cultfigga TV. Subscribe to the channel, check out the videos, and my brother gives a full breakdown on what's going on, what the letter said, what the letter means, how he's taking the letter, why they sent him the letter, all of that. Go to his channel and check it out. I just want to tap in on my channel, and I just want to tap in and reach out to the people that also listen to me and give you guys an update just in case you don't know about this situation. Just in case you don't know about this latest this latest thing to have happened in this series of events. Texas City Police Chief Joe Stanton has responded to my brother, and he has responded by saying that they did an investigation into my brother's claims, and the investigation showed that the officer basically did nothing wrong. But this is classic. These are their tactics. This is what they always do. They always say that they have done nothing wrong. But here's the thing, family, and this is why I want y'all to keep watching. I want y'all to keep paying attention, because this is how Oregon and the Lamar Police Department ultimately failed, because when they refused to hold the officers accountable for their crimes against the community, then the Nation of Liberation, my brother and I, had to kick it up a notch on all fronts, right? And we had to get internal affairs involved. And when internal affairs got involved, a lot of things came out. A lot of things got exposed. Now, Joe Stanton, Chief Joe Stanton, Mayor Dedrick Johnson, all Texas City police officers, you have just opened up the door for this investigation into you guys to go one step further. Why? Why are you saying that, Matthew Daniels? Why are you saying that, Ampu? Because what you're not going to get around, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off here, what you're not going to get around is you're not going to get around this book. You're not going to get around this book. And I don't care if the people who haven't read the book don't understand. What I'm saying is you're not going to get around this book, because this book is here. This book is making some serious claims. My brother and I, we went to the community conversations with Dedrick Johnson. My brother wanted to ask the mayor a question. He wanted to ask the mayor to apologize about statements that he is quoted as making. He is quoted in this book for making. And he wanted to ask him and demand that he apologize to the citizens of Texas City for calling them crooks and criminals for complaining on the corrupt cops. Now, at this meeting, my brother was assaulted by a Texas City police officer and filed a complaint, right? I was labeled as the witness on the complaint. You say you did an investigation, but you didn't talk to me. You said you did an investigation, you didn't talk to my brother, and he's the one who actually made the complaint. How can you investigate a complaint without talking to the person that made the complaint? And how can you investigate a complaint without talking to the individual who is labeled as the witness on the complaint? The fact of the matter is, Chief Stanton, you cannot investigate a complaint without talking to the complainant and the witness to the event that is being complained about. It's impossible, but it's just more the same. It's just more the same, because at the heart of it, I know, my brother know, you know, this is what it's all about. And anybody that's read the book, they know that this is what it's all about. The things that y'all did, the things that y'all said, the threats that y'all made, the corruption that y'all are a part of. It's all documented here. And it's all documented. The war that me and my brother waged against your corruption is all documented here. And so you don't want to have that conversation. I know the mayor, you don't want to have that conversation. You don't want to talk about why you calling the citizens of Texas City crooks and criminals. You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about why the meeting was held. That meeting that you said only crooks and criminals attended and complained about. Don't nobody want to talk about why that meeting was held. Don't nobody want to talk about the filth within the Texas City Police Department. Don't nobody want to talk about the filth within the Lamarck Police Department. Y'all don't want to talk about it. The police don't want to talk about it. The mayors don't want to talk about it. The city commissioners don't want to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we will force your hand. And now you have messed up, because when this internal affairs investigation gets going, one thing we want to ask is, why did this happen? Why did this take place? Well, why were you there? Cultfigga King. Why? Well, I was there to ask a question about this book. What is this book? This book is about corruption, internal affairs officer. What kind of corruption? Corruption within the police department. Here are the facts. This is what they don't want to talk about, family. This is what they don't want to talk about. Plain and simple. This is what they don't want to talk about. Do you see it now? Do you see it now? But what my brother is doing, he's just gonna keep pushing the line, pushing the line, pushing the line, pushing the line. Because obviously y'all haven't read the book. If you read the book, you saw why I told you my brother, he's a natural born leader. He's a natural born conqueror. This is just what he does. This is what he has done his entire life. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he's rolling over y'all, because you deserve to get rolled over. Right? Because you sent out letters talking about you investigated and you found no wrongdoing. But I'm finna get on up off of here. This thing is going a little bit further. I'm telling y'all gonna see this on the news, and it's gonna end up being one of the biggest lawsuits that the city ever suffered. RIM he tell.